Hello again, everyone, and welcome to Tiffany getting a beer out of the cooler show. No, this is
It's like, oh yeah, I need a beer.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, we're starting.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Wish You a Beer show. This is a weekly live beer review show that we do every Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern time. We do it here on YouTube. We do it through Twitter. We do it through Facebook. Figure out whichever one you prefer platform-wise. However, just make sure that wherever you're at, make sure you like and subscribe. Follow us on the individual social medias. So our Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, all these jazz. Make sure you follow along. We try to post a lot of material there, whether it's our own beer adventures individually or show material as well. Other than that, if you go to the About section, make sure you follow us on Untapped. Check out our beer subscription services that we use. And if you're not familiar with Untapped, it's the social drinking app that we use to catalog all the beer we've had and rate all the beer we've had on the show. So make sure you check that out. Follow along with us. You can find out how many beers I have before 9 o'clock on days off. AM, not PM. It's not a rookie convention, guys. Other than that, as always, I'm Daniel. This is Tiffany. That is Phil. And Phil is still in the same place.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Haven't moved.
Yeah, that's impressive.
Couple more
Same place.
Yeah, how many more weeks do you have left out there?
Let's see. I think I got 3 shows left out here.
Okay.
2 or 3. So
Okay.
almost there. And as promised, I will provide a tour of my place, which was requested last week. So we'll. I'm working on it right now.
Wait, so you're putting together a tour, like a video, or you're just going to put the camera up and spin around?
It's gonna be way too hard to do the spin around thing. So I'm gonna get a little video together and we'll show this place off.
A curated.
Awesome.
It'll be a whole 2 minutes,
I
because this
love
place is just massive.
And for those of you who aren't familiar, Tiffany's birthday was yesterday, so Andy would like to wish you a happy birthday.
Also,
He says to his favorite
I'm
host.
drinking Happy Birthday.
Tiffany was so excited.
So you should have heard Tiffany how excited she was that she found this beer.
I was there.
Like, I found a beer called Happy Birthday.
Oh, well, it is National Beer Day.
Yeah,
It is.
That's very exciting.
Yes, and luckily for us, last minute, Untapped actually put together a badge for this year because apparently the internet was up in arms that there was no National Beer Day badge this year. And then all of a sudden they were like, never mind, they fixed it. It's here now.
I love their one graphic designer dude who does all their badges and got the call and was like, oh no.
Oh shit. And he put it
Like,
together
put
real
something
fast.
Yeah.
He's like, not my best work, but it'll do.
And the head of it was like, no, that's not gonna work. And he was like, do you want the badge or do you not want the badge? He's like, I don't have all day. You told me about this last minute. You know what else is exciting about today?
What's that?
It's National Burrito Day as well.
It is.
Oh yeah, I did see that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is
I got
pretty
that.
exciting as well.
And I don't think we had a burrito today, which is a
Nope.
little upsetting.
I had those smoke boats.
Smoke boats, which sounds way less sexier than it is.
It's basically like half of a
It's a jacket potato with
like
barbecue.
barbecue. And it,
Okay.
yeah. It's fine.
Yeah, it's amazing. Yeah, we had a
They
big
were
day.
good. They were
big
good.
day.
I woke up
Big
really
time.
hungover this morning, so
We went out all day yesterday for a birthday. So if you do follow us on Instagram, you probably caught a lot of.
only a little bit. I think I just all of a sudden stopped posting.
Yeah,
at
which
one
means
point.
you were over the
Yeah.
beer limit at that point.
There was.
I-
I have a lot of photos that we took. I just think my ADD kicked in so bad, and I was like, well, I took the picture. Obviously, it'll magically post itself.
I think my favorite moment from your birthday yesterday when I was watching was your old lady walk.
Yes.
Jacket around your waist, wearing your orthopedic shoes, and just doing the power
You know
old
what
lady
my
walk. Like,
favorite about that
gotta
was?
get through this day. Gotta get through it. Like.
We had posted a ton of other pictures and we were tagging Busch Gardens, Virginia
The
in
whole
all
time.
of them. That was the first one they responded to. Like, important to wear good shoes. And I was like, oh, so an old lady runs their account as well.
In the old 30s. Yeah. So that post apparently got way more views. Couldn't been any of the ones that I was like,
couldn't have
look
been
at
any of the
me.
good looking ones, just this one.
Just Look at me go.
That is the separation point on our Instagram, though,
Yeah.
compared to other folks. You're not getting any real sex appeal out of here. There's no filters. Just
Nope.
just
We're not
old lady-
beer selfie, you know. We post
Oh.
real life.
That's right. That is right.
Me and my hot dogs.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh God.
You can't handle this puns.
Yeah, it's a fun shirt. It's got dogs in like fancy clothes.
Oh, we understand the reference. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
It's funny. Yeah.
It is.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it.
Happy birthday.
I remember I wrote it down in my
hot
notebook.
dogs.
Tiffany made a joke.
Was it joking?
Hey, what the hell are we doing today? What are we doing today?
We're drinking, obviously.
Today's National Beer Day, so we're just drinking beer.
Mhm.
We've got. I've already seen some people in the waiting room, so I'm super excited. I love these shows. These are probably my favorite shows to do,
Me as well.
where we literally just share the link to come on in. We invite a few people as well. I'm actually sharing the link right now on Twitter for anyone who wants to also come into the waiting room and come on our show.
But just keep in mind, we can only hold so many people in the waiting room.
Correct.
So
Oh my
we'll
God,
get to
and
it.
it's so full because we're just so popular.
Note it down right now. Thank God Katie and Andy are in one picture because if separately we wouldn't be able to handle it.
But before we start bringing people in, I just wanted to say I had this like great week. I had such a good week. Like the best week ever. And I don't know if you guys remember last week when I talked about something that was happening to me and I was so excited about it. But I do have a clip I'm pretty excited about.
As of now, this isn't COVID, so that's not where this was going.
Sure.
But I am sick currently, and I haven't been sick since COVID started. Like, this is like weird for me.
Yeah.
But I'm going, where the hell did this come from? It's like I'm on an island in the middle of nowhere, and I'm going to bars all the time. What the hell?
And
It was COVID.
yeah, that sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a rough weekend, but I'm doing better now. I'm tested negative already,
Sweet.
so you know, just going out to make out with strangers now. That's what you're.
That's
supposed
my
to do, right?
favorite part. Once you get over that hump, it is a free for all again.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's basically
basically
your
just-
second booster.
Yeah.
So you
Yeah.
are.
It's like getting a vasectomy. Condoms are optional at that point.
Yeah.
I
exactly.
think that's
Oh.
how it works.
I don't think so.
Okay,
but
maybe not, but I've never had COVID, so I wouldn't know.
That explains why my doctor needs to have me call.
Really, I really just don't know how I got it on this island of people who pretend like it doesn't exist. But let's move
Wow.
past that and let's celebrate National Beer Day.
Let's go.
Oh man, who should we bring in first? This is a
You
good
surprised
looking
me.
crew.
This
Yeah.
is a
Good
good
looking
looking
crew.
crew. I'm just here.
It's what?
This is your show. I'm just on it.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm just over
okay.
here drinking my happy birthday beer.
Well, listen, we all know that Vero is going to help us with trivia.
Yeah, so she'll come
Right.
in.
So let's say hello to Katie and Andy first because they're in a different time zone and they're probably trying to eat dinner any minute.
They look like they're on a gondola or something.
They are. They're in Colorado.
All right.
Yeah.
What's up?
Hey, happy National Beer Day. Yeah, we're on location.
Where are you? I mean, I know you're in Colorado, but
Cerebral, with the guys you guys had on about a month ago.
yeah.
Or
for
the
sure.
beer that you drank, the beer
Well.
you drank about a month ago. Yeah, we're in
Okay.
Denver, and
Oh, nice.
we thought it might be fun to come to the show on location. You know, having some beverages.
I love it.
Yeah,
So we're still
So
getting used to the altitude, though. It is
it's no
Yeah,
joke.
that'll-
no joke. It's no joke.
No, it's not. So I assume that you're just going to you're doing like a Wish You Were Beer bar hop, I assume, right? You're just going to go to all the bars.
It's the world tour. You can play at home.
Yeah,
It's a little
everything
board
that
game.
you've ever done from Beer Drop. Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
It's pretty much probably right in the same block right there, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
Did
any
I give
recommendations
you
while we're here?
what?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, I mean, hopefully, I tried to reach out to Jelly Man to see if he was going to stop by, but he's still a partner at 105 West. We also had Wild Provisions, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Four Noses, Wild Provisions.
Four Noses, Wild. Wait, did y'all go to Four Noses already? I saw you check in a beer.
That was at the Airbnb.
Oh, okay. Okay.
No, it was our first stop for here. We flew in
Oh,
yesterday
nice.
and just
Yeah, the altitude killed us, so we took it real easy last night.
Yeah.
So
That's the best time to pound beer is when you're already kind of altitude sick.
Nope.
Yeah, you just gotta go hard. I think.
Yeah,
I think that's
no.
what they say. You gotta
Yeah,
go
that's
really,
what
really
the
hard.
doctors say.
yeah,
no,
exactly.
take this medication for your back. Also, sneak in a few beers. It'll help. Never said by a doctor.
I think that's what my dad used to tell me I should do that, but he died at 43, so maybe
God.
maybe not a good.
Oh, there goes this show.
Well, see you guys later.
No, so last time I was in Colorado, I remember like trying to take a single flight of stairs, and like halfway up, I was like, "Whoo,
Yeah.
what?" Like, it was awful. And
You do that here, though. That doesn't
So
count.
what beers are the two of you drinking at Cerebro right now?
So I have Scam Likely Mosaic.
Okay.
Just came
Solid
out
name.
yesterday,
Yes.
actually.
Yes.
Nice.
And I have Esoteric Occultist. Came out a week ago. Very
Nice.
good. Both very, very good.
little beakers,
Yeah, are y'all drinking like
Yeah.
light?
I
Right?
love it.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
Yes. Very
Yeah,
good.
their whole deal is like a sort of like a sciencey theme, right? So if you look at the hop over my
It
shoulder,
looks like a brain.
it looks like a brain.
Yeah.
And then the sampler looks like the little lab gear.
Yeah, like a little
Yeah.
lab test kit. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it.
I love a theme.
I also enjoy the fact that Katie, you are not a great weather person either.
Oh,
'Cause every
no.
time we try to do it, we're like,
I got it
"Hold on."
now, though.
Yeah, it's
There it
here.
is.
Yeah.
Right there.
It's like me
Hey,
pointing at my
bro.
ladder.
Right.
Yeah, I still don't know
Tiffany.
what's at the top of that ladder, though. So
You are the two who requested the tour, so it'll
Mhm.
happen. I promise.
It's
Yeah.
gonna be the end of the rainbow. It's gonna be something amazing. It's just right
Yeah.
above where we can see.
Right before I leave, I'm gonna let you all know where. Maybe I just walk up there and I go right to my apartment in Los Angeles. I don't know.
Right.
We'll find out.
Exactly.
you mean the murder garage?
Right,
Yes.
the murder garage. Yes.
Okay, cool. That would actually make sense. You touched it up with a hat and
Yeah.
some,
Oh no,
fake
that hat
Paco's
just fell
plant.
off the dude's head and landed there. It's been there. I
The
don't want to
last
put any
person
prints
murdered there.
Yeah. Daniel's head, actually.
All right, wait.
Garage lost and found.
Yeah.
So we do actually have trivia tonight, though, right?
Yeah.
on it. Oh yeah, we do.
Or excuse me, history and facts. All right, so we're gonna bring Vero in, who's gonna help us.
No, you're staying.
Yeah, y'all are staying because y'all are gonna
do
give
question
us the
one.
first answer to question one.
So that we're doing trivia tonight a little bit different. Everyone's going to come in and try to answer the question with us.
No.
So good luck. Vero, welcome to the show. You're on mute, just
You're
so you
on
know.
mute. You look great, but you're on mute.
Yeah.
Me. I'm
There you
having
go.
technical difficulties.
Jeez.
There you go, Vero.
Happy birthday and one day, Tiffany.
Thanks.
I pestered her the whole day yesterday, every like half an hour. Happy birthday! It's your birthday.
But I loved it.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
great.
Vero, before we start, what are you drinking?
Yeah.
I am drinking Almost Famous.
Oh, also a great weatherman.
Torch and
Horrible.
Crown.
Okay.
It's very New York beer.
That's a good one.
It is a good one. It's a 6.6 IPA with peach and grapefruit notes. And it has the Statue of Liberty, so it doesn't get any more New Yorker than this.
Right.
I don't even have mine.
All right.
I'll
Well,
protect you.
with that, shall we start trivia and see how
Let's-
Katie and Andy do in this first question?
Let's get into question one. Come on.
Perfect. Let's do it. True or false? During Prohibition, breweries shifted to selling malt extracts to the public as the baking additive.
Oh.
I'm going off the bat. I'm going true without consulting with Katie.
Andrew had a gut instinct.
Yeah, from the gut.
Yeah.
You lose all the money because of this. It's on me.
I'm going to go with true as well. I'm following you, Andy, for this one. Because it just seems like something that they had probably a lot of the extra malt
Sure.
lying around. So I feel like they had to figure out something to do with it.
And I think they still brewed with it and did it underground, so I'm gonna go false.
Mm.
Is it? a malt extract, or do they like do something different?
I'm not a baker.
I mean, I've baked before.
Yeah. Well, you've been half baked before, but I don't know about your baking skills. But continue.
That's a Tiffany you've never met.
I
I haven't met that Tiffany in a long time. Either. Now that I just turned 35, that was over 20 years ago. I'm gonna go with false. I think it was something different.
Yeah, and hold on, Katie still has an answer. Andy answered.
Ah. Yeah, you know, like that attention to detail, huh?
Yeah.
Like it does good when you have to crawl a house, I guess, but terrible when you're trying to call somebody out. Okay, I'm gonna go with I'm gonna go false because I think there's trickery.
Yes.
There's trickery. I did trivia this week.
So there's always trickery.
There's always trickery. So
what
yeah.
is it? So it is true, actually.
Son of a
The
bitch.
trick was that it's true.
Yeah.
Gabriel for keeping like trivia alive for me while I'm doing trivia, actually.
Yes. Yes.
So during Prohibition, it was illegal to make beer at home, but breweries shifted to selling malt extract as a baking additive that nobody used to bake. They were making beer, and actually one newspaper in Ohio once reported that people on town had bought enough malt to make 16 loaves of bread per person living in the town. So
Sounds like my kind of town.
Yeah.
actually, I think we have an ad. There we go. And it was good for mothers and who were like really, really tired, and that's how they.
You'll be surprised that are quick upbuilding. God, I love old advertisements.
So yeah, it was 25 cents a bottle.
I love it.
I'm going the $2.50 per dozen. You gotta go bulk.
Yeah, always
That's a
bulk.
deal.
So at that time was a lot of money.
Yeah,
Yeah, but bulk pricing.
that's a
I mean,
deal.
never a bad deal. Yeah.
That's how Costco started, right?
I would say Costco's doing it right. They've been doing it like that for a while, so
Well,
I can find places to store all this toilet paper, put it in the basket.
All right.
All right. Well, let's before we move on to question 2, we're going to kick Katie and Andy out for now. Stay in the waiting room, and you're welcome to.
As long as you guys want, obviously.
Yeah. So we'll bring you back in.
Andy.
Vera, I'm also going to kick you out for a minute because we do have a new person to our show. So I want to bring them in and kind of find out what their deal is.
Yeah.
Nope.
Let's bring in. This is going to be a guest on an upcoming show at some point. Natalie, welcome to the show.
Hello.
Oh,
Hey, how are you?
I'm
true in person.
I'm really jealous that they were at Cerebral. So I live in Denver. Right now I'm in Vermont, which is why we have like spooky lights and like I'm in a sketchy Airbnb where this is the closest thing we have to a beer vessel, and
I love it.
I think it's plastic, but there's beer in it, so I'm all around pretty happy.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Ever since I got to St. Martin, I've been drinking my beer out of wine glasses. So I'm right there with you.
Yeah, they had a few wine glasses, but I was like, I'm gonna have to refill that sucker so many times. Like, it's not worth the energy. Like, my wrist will get sore by the end of the night.
So
Natalie,
what are
you drinking?
So I am drinking out of Foam Brewers, which is the brewery that I've just been to most here in Vermont. It's called Damage Control.
Oh, nice.
So it's a double IPA. It's 9%, and this is my second one of the night. So I'm feeling pretty great.
God, you are gonna go well on this show. I'm excited.
Can't wait. Can't wait. I take no responsibility for what's gonna come out of my mouth.
I'm drinking a 10.5%er as well. So I went with a bourbon barrel like stout. So
It's National Beer Day. You might as well go all in.
Might as well have it.
It's basically the same as Christmas, right? So
Yeah,
That's very true.
That's exactly what it is. So
Natalie,
go ahead.
Go. Natalie, you're going to be on our show in a few weeks. We haven't worked out the details yet, but we did invite you tonight to kind of find out a little bit about you, and I see it is called Beer Feelings. Tell us about it.
Yeah, this is the only thing I brought with me to Vermont because I knew I was going to talk to you guys. So, Beer Feelings is a brand all about making the craft beer space more fun, flirty, and feminine. So think about it like less lumberjack and more like fun glitter slumber party is basically what I do. So now I'm waiting for like a glitter cannon to like show up. When I'm back at my house, I'll pull up. Yes,
How about that?
that is Beer Feelings. So really what I do is I help to make the craft beer space a little more accessible, a little more cutesy, just so we can get more cool people drinking beer. So I have a product line of beer infused spa products. So bath bombs, lotions, potions, chapstick, or I guess it's not chapstick. Oh, that's trademarked. Lip balm.
Lip balm. Yeah, I got you. You said it was a 9% beer? I'm sorry, I couldn't remember.
Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna get sued at the end of this show. So sell a bunch of really cool stuff. So I joke you can have the ultimate boozy and bougie spa night at home with my help. I host a podcast every Sunday to help you demystify the craft beer space. And then in the Denver area, I host different tasting events to really get you in touch with those beer feelings. So really, how can we talk about beer in a way that doesn't require any industry vocabulary? Like, you don't need to know the difference between Citra and Simcoe hops. You can still say, like, I like beers that are brave, or I like beers that are shy. So I really, when my parents are like, what do you do? I say, like, I day drink. And they're like, can you make money? And I go, well, I try. Like,
So far, I'm still here. Yeah.
yeah, I do my best. That's what I do.
I'm very happy.
Yeah,
So,
easy to get along with.
Actually reach out to my parents and let them know this can be successful. That would be great because I've been day drinking for a long time.
well, Natalie, we are looking forward to having you back on the show at some point to hear more and more about this. And hopefully we can get some sort of these spa treatments. I mean, this sounds...
yeah, maybe we'll do like the face masks and we'll all just have like green hoppy faces on screen.
I'm for it.
God, this is a great idea.
Yeah.
Well, Natalie, would you like to try the second trivia question while you're here?
I would love to. Again, like, I'm going to just blame it on this if I don't get it right. So
yeah, all right. None of us normally get it
no
right.
risk scenario.
All right.
All right, Vero, come back in.
Hi, Natalie. Nice to meet you. I'm inviting
Nice
myself
to
to
meet
the
you.
episode. I will be there for the spa treatment.
I can't wait.
We be
All
our
right.
I
chicken.
love it.
So, the National Prohibition Act or Volstead Act of 1919 prohibited A, the manufacture of alcoholic beverages, B, the manufacture and sale of alcoholic beverages, C, the manufacture, sale, and consumption of alcoholic beverages. I've been spending too much time with Tiffany.
Ooh.
Yeah, I think I'm going to go solid B here because I think you were probably allowed to consume the alcohol you already had.
No, that's why they were dumping it out and shit. Remember?
Yeah,
Those
I
are
think
like
it's
classic
C.
pictures.
No, aren't they dumping out like what to sell it? They were like dumping out the left, like what hadn't been sold yet. But how could they dump out? I
But
don't
then
know.
what were they doing at like speakeasies? Like,
Natalie, you clear the air on this,
Natalie,
Natalie.
get
You
in there.
go.
I don't know. God, the only thing I've eliminated is B. I've eliminated to either extreme, like either because if you can't make alcohol, then you can't sell it, and if you can't sell it, you can't consume it. So, from a government standpoint, A would be the easiest to put into law. I'm
But
making
C
things
would be
up.
how they would word it because it's the government. Like just more information for no damn reason.
Sure. I'm gonna go with C.
I'm also going C.
Andy's going C.
Andy's going
or
C.
Katie.
Katie's going A, which
Oh,
means
never mind.
Katie's
Okay.
right and we're all wrong, typically speaking. Give me the bad news, Vero.
Neely's right.
Yes.
The manufacture and sale of alcoholic beverages. By the law, whatever you had stashed in your house by January 1920, you were allowed to drink in the privacy of your home. Of course,
Did you say privacy?
She did.
I love it. Yeah, that's all.
It is allowed, you can say privacy.
Only in the privacy of your own home.
Correct.
Nachos too,
Well,
for most of these people, it was only just a few bottles, but people with money went out bought a lot of stuff and created cellars on the basement, and they had a lot of stash. Word that the president at that time, whose name I cannot remember because I'm not American, actually kept a full bar at the White House, and when if he got like meetings, they would all drink scotch.
Oh.
So,
That sounds great.
FDR repealed it. I can't remember who was in office.
Oh, it was a short name with a U.
Short name with a U.
Somewhere in there.
That really narrows it down. I love how none of us know who was the president during Prohibition.
No.
I don't have to.
Those are the dark ages. Why would we spend brain cells on that?
Well, like Hoover was before
No.
Don't try.
20s. What? No. Was he after FDR? Because there was Hooverville.
Just stop. Let's
was
just
like
stop.
around
Don't
the
even. You're only gonna make it worse.
Number 3.
Right. Yeah. Don't try.
Fine.
We'll Google it later. It'll be in the about section about how wrong we were.
Hold on.
All right. Well, Natalie, thank you for coming on the show.
Yeah.
Thank you guys. Can't wait to
Feel
talk
free
to
to-
everybody more and drink with you some more.
Yes.
Yeah, feel free to stick if
No,
you do
do
wait
it.
in the waiting room. You don't have to, but if you want to stick around, sometimes we just magically bring people in randomly. So
Perfect. I'll
up to
see what
you.
It's gonna happen.
We're not
the
offended if you
Airbnb
leave.
Wi-Fi is a little sketchy, so we'll see.
Keep your pants on.
I love it.
All right, and then we'll see you on a future episode. So everyone look out for that episode.
Yeah,
I'm
absolutely.
excited.
Love that. Awesome. I'll see you guys soon. Happy
All right,
beer
Natalie.
day.
Happy beer day.
All right, I got another guest that I do want to bring in, who's also new to our show, that I've been keeping up with, and we've watched a couple of episodes of.
So we'll bring you back, Vero.
Yeah, Vero, you're coming back in a minute.
I know it's back and forth.
But so I'm gonna bring in Dave, who has a podcast called Beer in Front, which is a ton of fun. I'm not sure if anybody else has seen it, but Dave, how you doing, brother?
Good. Happy beer day. How's everything going?
Hey, it's going well, man.
Thanks for coming.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
What are you drinking? I assume it's probably a Chicago beer if I know better.
I am. It's a Hazy Hero from Revolution. Figure
Okay.
I'll just grab the stovepipe can of this. Not a bad beer at all.
Yep.
They're known more for their West Coast, but this is a decent New England.
Nice. So, wait, tell me about Beer in Front. Tell me about what your main goal is with that, and when it is, when it happens.
I started it right before the pandemic, and it just sometimes you just get tired of seeing, people going to go check in their whale beers and all of that and talk about the different variants and everything else. And sometimes the beer in front of you is the best beer that's out there. So I try to talk more about like older classic, craft beers and even macros that, maybe you forget about, like a Sam Adams, Sierra Nevada, Old Rasputin, things like that, maybe people just don't drink anymore because they're looking for their new badge or whatever.
I love Sierra Nevada.
Yeah.
That was like
Right.
my go-to.
Yeah, Sierra Nevada Pale Ale. Their porter is excellent. Everything they put out is great. And you don't look for them because, I want to find the new, 5-star or whatever.
Right. No, this is true. Every once in a while, he'll be like heading to the store, and I'm like, can you just grab some Sierra Nevada? Like I'm just like craving it. I just want like an old friend.
An old friend.
An old friend. I just want a friend.
Yeah, that makes sense. Actually.
I don't need one. I just have beer, and that's fine.
So we're in the process of we Tiffany and I actually have a couple of days off. So Dave, you've got a package coming before this week, will be in the mail this week.
Yep.
Okay.
So we sent some beverages to Dave that we can try together from our area, so that he can enjoy the beer that's in front of him, but from Virginia instead of his. Where in Chicago are you?
I'm in on the north side. For people that aren't familiar, I'm fairly close to Wrigley Field.
Okay.
A lot of good breweries like Half Acres, close to me. Dovetail, famous German brewers close to me. Hop Butcher is going to open up, I think, next month. They're known for their hazies. So there's a lot in my walking distance. So
Nice.
I'm a 10-minute walk from 5 places.
That's dangerous.
But are
Yeah.
you a Cubs fan or a White Sox fan though?
I was a Cub fan for many, many years, and I'm just kind of tired of them and their fans. So I've jumped over to a White Sox fan, and I've always been a big Angels fan. For whatever reason, I grew up liking the California Angels.
I saw
So,
your post today with
yeah.
the old California Angels hat, like trying
Yeah.
to bring back the moniker, and I loved it.
Yeah. So for whatever reason, as a kid, like Rod Carew and Don Baylor, Reggie Jackson, guys like that, I was always a California Angels fan too.
That's funny. That's funny how
Yeah.
that works out, isn't it?
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna do. You gonna help us with this trivia question then?
Absolutely. I'm here. I'm good for a half hour.
Oh, perfect.
All
Well,
right.
wait, you didn't tell me when your show actually comes on. Do you have
I
a
normally-
set schedule?
I knew, as a rule, I put it out Wednesday night sometime. Next week, I'm taking off. I've had some health issues getting over COVID, so I'm taking next week off. But as a rule, Wednesday evenings, sometimes they come out. Usually they come out Wednesday evenings.
And where's the easiest place to find you? Where do you typically post to?
I usually put it on Twitter and Instagram. Most of my socials are through Twitter.
Yeah.
But yeah, every Wednesday, and it's available on all podcast platforms. Usually I'll put the audio version on YouTube like a day or two later.
Yep, makes sense.
Cool.
Awesome. Thanks, Dave.
No
Let's-
problem. Thank you.
Let's figure out how much smarter you are than us already.
Vero,
Dave.
welcome back.
Thank you. Hi, Dave. Nice to meet
Hello.
you.
Nice to meet you. Hello, Vera.
Okay.
All right.
Next question.
Question number 3.
That's the net. We just did this one.
Ugh.
Okay.
Get your life together, Phil.
Here they are raiding the lunchroom in Washington,
Wait.
D.C. Oh,
Is this it?
Yes, that
this
is
would be
it.
the next- yes.
I'm sorry, hold on.
I-
I'm going to say the word here. True or
This
false?
is a Budweiser?
The first team of Budweiser Clyde.
Sorry. Okay.
I knew it.
No, it's coming.
Sorry, let's go.
The first team of Budweiser.
Sorry.
The first team of these beer Clydesdales.
Yes.
Third time's a charm.
Yes.
Was sent to the White House to deliver President Roosevelt a case of beer when he ended Prohibition.
Yes. True.
So you are sticking strong to FDR ended,
He did. Yes.
even though you didn't know who was
No, he did.
during. All right, Dave, give me the right answer so I can be correct on one of these.
I'm thinking it's true. I know that was the case. I'm not sure if it was the first team of Clydesdales, but I know they sent the Clydesdales to deliver the case of beer. I'm gonna
Okay.
go true.
Okay. Everyone's going true. So as just a general rule of thumb, I'm gonna go false because
General rule of thumb.
I think you're right. I think Vero's messing with me. It wasn't the first team. It was like the second or third probably.
Well, but if
and that's why it's
Prohibition-
not true or right.
But I mean, like they were like allowed to have like this mascot now that
I'm not getting
Prohibition
into a
was
whole thing with you
over.
over this. I'm just saying going
I
against
mean-
everyone else.
Okay.
False.
And Phil?
I'm gonna go with true as well. I'll follow the bandwagon.
Okay.
Or the,
Okay. Well, Katie's already Googling things, which is cheating. All right, what's the deal, Vera?
It is true.
Son of a
It is
bitch. I'm gonna get one of these right one day.
I got one this time.
The horses were first introduced to the American public April 7, 1933, to celebrate the repeal of Prohibition. The
Well-
son of Mr. Budweiser brought the team to his father.
Their name was Anheuser-Busch. It wasn't Budweiser. It was not.
This is a question that never ends.
I know.
And the Hitch proceeded to carry the first case of post-prohibition beer. You know what beer?
Yes.
From the St. Louis brewery. And then he had the team sent by rail to New York. brought a case of the former governor of New York, Al Smith, because he was very much against prohibition. So it was a thank you. And then from there, they deliver, I think, Phil, if you put the next slide, they deliver, that's the one that deliver a case of beer to President Roosevelt as a thank you.
I love it.
What was the name of that beer?
I think it was a Budweiser. If I remember.
Budweiser's a friend of mine. Friend of mine is a friend of mine.
Did you notice Vera was like, I'm not saying it, Dave. You're not gonna lead me into this trap.
I was in the episode where this first came.
I love it.
Yeah, that was my fault. I did find that one, and I was like, y'all, this is a real thing.
Yeah, we can't let this go.
Yeah, I was
Nope.
very excited about it.
Oh,
So
I
basically,
love
these horses have to have some particular weight and height, and they have to be geldings, and they have to be very even tempered, and to be and at least 4 years old to be members of the B team.
the team. Yes, the Budweiser team. Say it. Don't be so scared of it. It's basically going to turn into a subliminal advertisement now. We're just going to flash it pretty quickly every time.
At this point, it's like Philly's happy trigger with.
Right now.
We met at Clydesdale yesterday.
Yeah, we were
Yes,
at
you did.
Busch Gardens, which is owned by Anheuser-Busch here in Williamsburg. And so they have the Clydesdale horses at the stables there. Several of them, not the Clydesdales, but
Maybe they're the retired
Sent
ones.
me- She sent me the picture
Yep.
at the same time that I was writing this question. It was like, oh my
Nice.
God, this is weird.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well-
This is how we work. We're synchronized.
Dave, I'm looking forward to you getting the beer from us so that we can chat some more as well.
Yep.
I've enjoyed Beer in Front. I probably keep up with it more than these two just because I'm heavy Twitter oriented,
Yeah.
which is
I'm-
my thing.
Yeah, he runs the Twitter account for the most part. And I sort of help at this point with the Instagram. At one point, I was the Instagram person, and then everyone realized that I have really bad ADD and I cannot be trusted to like actually finish a full post within a certain amount of time. Because I put my phone down and I come back to it and I start writing again. Anyway, I'm not allowed.
Point of case.
Yeah, not allowed. So I just sometimes post things, but Twitter, Instagram, both of them, they both help.
The Facebooks.
Yeah, and that just links there. I think I don't really know. I'm now just old. I'm not.
I can't believe you're still talking about this.
Oh, we haven't seen that
Thank
one in
you,
a while.
Phil. Yeah, I haven't seen that one in a while.
Now I'm too trigger happy. All right, we got to move on.
All right, no, Dave. Honestly, thank you for swinging by. You were like one of the first people to respond on the website, like
Yep.
immediately, and we really appreciate that because
Well,
always good to have a
thanks, happy
different
beer
person.
day. Yeah, Tiffany, belated happy birthday.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah. And once you get the sauce that we sent to you in mason jars and stuff, shoot me a message,
Yes.
let me know, and then we'll link
Yeah,
back up.
spaghetti sauce.
Yeah, the yeast samples exactly. Yes,
Correct. Yes.
yes.
Malt extract.
Yeah. Well, cheers.
All right.
All right,
Cheers, Dave.
Thanks. All right, take care. We'll see you.
Yeah, man.
Jonathan,
All right.
Haley didn't know what we were drinking.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry.
So I would just like to, again,
Yeah.
talk about how I'm drinking. Happy birthday. Because yesterday was my birthday.
Almost Christmas.
Yeah. You're doing good,
I
friend.
I was drinking a Belgian beer called 86.
Okay.
It's called Original. It says it's an intense blonde beer. It's an 8.6er, imported from Holland. Intense blonde beer was quite a good word for it. I couldn't finish it. It was not good. So I have now switched to a Pelforth Brune, which is another random beer I found here in St. Martin. So
Okay.
probably imported from the Netherlands, I would guess, or Belgium or something.
I dig it.
Yeah.
I am drinking a Virginia Beer Company anniversary beer. It's what they call their Waypost Stout. So this is their 6-year anniversary this weekend.
Yep.
So they released the Waypost Stout. It's a bourbon barrel, and this one's a Mexican chocolate Waypost Stout. So it's bourbon barrel aged imperial milk stout with cocoa nibs, cinnamon, vanilla, ancho chili peppers, and habanero peppers, and it is solid.
Very
And it's a
solid.
10.4 percenter. So, hello, it's me Friday morning. I hate you.
All right, well, let's get into the next question. I see we got our favorite anime character down here.
Wait, Gabriel's here?
Gabriel is here.
Hey,
Gabriel, welcome.
Gabriel.
Hey, everybody. How y'all doing?
How you doing, Bill?
I'm bringing back the lumberjack here. So I resent that previous comment, but that's all right.
I'll take it for what it is, right?
I am a little sad that you're not in the really fancy sweater by the fire like last time.
Yeah.
No, it's getting a little warm. I mean, even in Maine, it's getting pretty warm up here now. So 45, you know.
Oh,
Woo! Put
Now-
your shorts
now-
on.
now-
Bill.
Now you're in a middle school, so that's a that's a good look.
Nice. I'm
Yeah, are
drinking
you
what
allowed to
math-
drink there?
Keurig and brewing. I've never had this before. Kale, I'm not even saying this right. Kale and Cred ale. It's an Irish whiskey aged ale. It kind of tastes like Old Speckled Hen, and somebody spilled some Jameson in it. So it's a little.
Okay.
It's a rough brew, but
Sounds like a fun night at the bar.
With the lads. And nice.
Gabriel, you're going to help us with the trivia question, right?
heck,
Because
you
you
are.
always come
Yeah, bring it on, Vero. Here
Yeah.
we go.
Okay. Let's see. So, Carrie Nation was an American temperance advocate famous for A, using a hatchet to demolish bar rooms, B, standing at the door of taverns with a Bible to preach against alcohol, or C, setting fire to alcohol serving establishments.
Ooh.
God, I love the hatchet.
I know. I want to
Big fan of
so
I'm
bad.
going with B. I'm going with B.
Yeah, I'm
This is
going with
probably like
Yeah.
B.
this is like early 1920s, probably. Like
Yeah, when they were carrying around a lot of hatchets.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Gabriel, Dave, don't let me down here.
Heavy hatchets.
I gotta
I,
go with the B. I think at that time period, I think using a hatchet would have been a little like girls aggressive, kind of, you know, like I
Yeah,
don't think I would have
Just
went.
not a thing. Now, yeah, I'm setting fire to this bitch.
I want it to be A. I'm going to go with my gut here and say A.
I'm going A because a person named Carrie Nation carrying around a hatchet just sounds awesome.
Sounds like a horror movie. It's
Yeah.
I love it.
And Tiff, what do you say?
I said B.
Well, Daniel, the day has come. And
I
you
right?
one right.
Son of a bitch. Game over.
Gabriel, we'll talk.
Oh, lo siento.
Did you just Spanish her? No.
The bearded white man from Maine just Spanished Vero.
Yes. That's
Listen
actually,
to me.
Stereotypes on there.
I think you're dating her now. I think it's
I could only be so lucky. So
So yeah, Carrie Nation and Phil, if you go to the next one, you'll
Yeah.
get the picture.
Oh yes.
when you say
So,
Carrie Nation, I was thinking some like lady with like, you know, like flag flying behind her. Like I wasn't thinking like scary old lady. Like that's just
There you go. So her original methods escalated from simple protest to serenading saloon patrons with hymns
Oh, wow.
with a hand organ,
Ah.
to greeting bartenders with pointed remarks such as "Good morning, destroyer of men's souls." And then she just, when she saw that didn't work, she just took the hatchet and she
That's
just.
how I say hello to my boss every morning. So
That was it. So they were called hatchetations. So she
I love it.
her name, and if you Google hatchetation on, if you go and check it out, this comes up.
Wow.
Yeah, I
You
love
can
that
ask to
so
make
much.
Daniel win trivia.
It's a
Yeah.
photo from her sweet 16.
dang,
Uh,
dang.
times were tough, man.
1920s were some rough years then, huh? Jeez.
I'm telling you, she was 25 in that picture.
Oh
She
no.
looks great. She looks great.
Thank goodness we have this lighting in here because
Such a conservative lady. She was divorced like twice. So
Oh,
Yeah, that's always the case, though. Yeah, that's always the case.
Always.
I hate everything about this because
oh, I forgot a bottle opener.
actually, her husband joked once, "Oh, next thing she's gonna take an axe and start like."
wow.
with that shit."
Wow.
so
Very, very Lizzie Borden of her.
it is.
And then they run into her axe 10 times.
All right. I'm moving on to my next beer, and I just want to talk about it for 2 seconds.
Please do.
What-
Tiffany, I
what
love
witty-
that.
So, Anchor Steam.
Ooh, homebrew.
So I am from the San Francisco area.
We know.
Oh, are you? God.
I got you, boo. Talk.
It's fine.
Everybody's fine.
It's born of the gold rush era, which is pre-prohibition. So I was trying to go,
I see what you did there. Yeah.
somewhat historic
Full
with
circle.
beer.
Yeah.
1896.
Wow.
This sumbitch lasted through prohibition, and they were like, "We got it.
I don't know if you
Bringing
should
it back."
drink that if it was canned in 1896.
We'll see.
Yeah,
we'll
that,
see."
that sounds
I feel a
dangerous.
little funky. No, I had this on draft yesterday at Busch Gardens. I was so excited
Oh yeah,
because
true. Yeah.
it's not one I've seen out here on draft very often because distance.
Gabriel, who made the beer you're drinking again?
It's called Carrick Brewing. They're actually in County Meath, Ireland.
Okay.
I'm very partial to like British ales and things like that. So
Okay.
Irish ales.
I just couldn't remember who made it. Like I remember your description of it, but then I was like, wait a minute. Is it a made beer or is it?
I forgot who ran it. No. Yeah, no, it's actually
And Daniel, what did you just crack open?
Oh, it's not important.
It's important. It's the black lager. It's a Schwartz beer.
Yeah, this is a Schwartz beer from Virginia Beer Company as well because we were there. So
It's
I have
so
a bunch of
good.
that beer. It's fantastic, but more importantly, I have one of Tiffany's pink bright koozies for this weekend.
Yep. So, hold on.
You can't read any of it on camera. It's too bright.
It says cheers and beers to 35 years, and then it says not a day over fabulous.
So-
I yesterday had a sash.
So it
that
suits
says
Daniel
35.
very
I'm
well.
surprised you're not wearing the sash and the tiara.
Well, so Daniel and Phil were both like, "Well, you do you, boo," but I wouldn't recommend it.
It's not my thing.
So
I
I
don't
don't
remember
have my
saying this at all.
tiara
Don't put me in
on.
this.
It was just me, actually, Phil. But
Yeah,
you
that
know
was
those
just
kids.
Daniel. You're
Yeah.
looping me into this.
I think it's sitting by the.
All right,
I could go get it.
hold on. Now you can't get up and walk away
Yeah, I
from the
can.
podcast. That's only for me.
No, I'm
That's
not-
only for
Don't
paying.
tell me what I can't do.
I'm 35.
Ooh, Daniel, you're gonna have so much fun
I
next
do
week.
what I want.
We still have somebody else to bring in. So Gabriel.
All right, Gabriel, thank you for coming
Please.
on.
Love you
Yeah,
guys.
it's
Stick
always good
around,
to
we'll
see
probably-
your actual face instead of your anime character.
I don't know. What do you think of the Brawny Man? It's a little too on point, a little too on the
No,
nose.
Yeah,
no,
we gotta
no.
go.
I love it. You should stick with that 100%. Yeah.
It's less creepy.
And stick around and start thinking of your wish you were beer, and that's for anyone else who's still in the
Oh,
waiting
shit.
room.
Yeah, we got to do that.
Because
too.
that is coming back. So Gabriel, thank you for coming on. We'll see you in a
Okay.
bit.
Thank you.
Hopefully.
Cheers.
Cheers, man.
All right. So we have another guest. It's
We have
technically
two.
two of them. So, Beryl, we're definitely going to kick you out. Do we have another? There's no other trivia question.
We
right?
do have one more trivia question, so we can
Oh,
bring
yeah,
Vero
better.
back. We'll bring Vero back in after we talk to them.
Right.
Okay, cool.
All right, Vero.
So-
Bye.
Later, David.
All right.
So
Here.
this is Danny and Nate. They are from the Weekly Beer Show, which I don't know if you keep up with everybody.
Hey!
We've been
All
keeping
right,
up with
what's up, guys?
now.
All right.
So
Happy
how are you guys?
National Beer Day!
National Beer Day.
All right.
I'm gonna get my beer.
Yeah.
What are y'all drinking? That's the real question.
I am having Silver Reef. It's an IPA out of St. George, Utah, a very Mormon town. But
Yes,
somehow
it is.
somehow this one slipped through the cracks. I'm ready to roll.
I'm having it's something called Evocation from Craft House out of Henderson, Nevada, which is right, basically another town within Vegas. And this is their Belgian Saison, and 6.2% local beer. I want to try and give these guys some props.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Very cool.
So-
Vera,
so-
nice to see you too. I've never seen Vera, and now I've seen her. So nice to see
She'll
you.
be back in a minute because we got one trivia question left.
Yeah,
and
you
we'll
guys
have
are going to do our
Ooh,
last
that
trivia
was-
question. So
Yes.
But
I
that
like
being
it.
said, we obviously are familiar with you guys, but what's your show entail? When do you guys air? What do you normally do? Give us a quick rundown.
Pick yourself.
Okay, so yeah, we're a weekly beer show. We're on the Travel Man Dan channel. That's me. Nate is the co-host. We do shows every Sunday morning at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So if you haven't checked out our show, we review 2 beers. We go through our scoring system. We have a whole bunch of stuff that we go over, maybe something current. Lot of debauchery. We get shit faced. We have a good time. You guys are all on the show. I think Phil had the rude boy going on, and
yes,
and
I almost brought it back for tonight's episode.
Oh yeah,
God, I love it.
We're just two regular guys that like beer, and we we wanted to talk about it, and we have some fun time. Nate, I don't know if you have anything to add to that, or
no, I mean he hit the nail on the head. We're just like you guys. We enjoy drinking beer. We like to promote smaller independent brewers. Try to get as many people on to share their stories, share what they're trying to bring to the beer community. And you guys do an exceptional job. Love watching your show every Thursday.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for having us on.
Hey, anytime, man. It was a blast.
I gotta say two things real quick. One, happy birthday, Tiffany. Happy belated birthday. And fuck, man, Dave Z was on the show.
Yeah, Dave.
Y'all are actually one of the like a couple of people I've kept up with recently have come from like multiple connections through you guys. So I really appreciate that.
Oh, that's awesome.
You got it.
Man.
And we also earlier before you guys got here, Natalie from Beer Feelings was on, which I think was on your show as well.
That's
go.
She's
awesome.
Hey,
So
I'm doing. Did she give you one of these from Beer Feelings, or did she talk about this?
Not yet.
we haven't officially. We haven't had her on the show yet.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the unboxing video, and it's like it comes in this cool box. There's a how do you say the name, Nate?
Teku?
Yeah, it's a
Teku
Teku
glass.
glass. Yeah,
Yeah.
and some of the salt and stuff. But yeah, Natalie's great. Dave Z's great, and I think that's awesome that you guys connected with them.
Yeah, no, I appreciate that. Most of it's been through you guys, like just following y'all and connecting with random connections from y'all. So cheers, man.
Hey, you know what'd be really cool, Daniel? It's like a year from now, if we do like an in-person meetup with all the people that we meet, like whether it's in LA or whether it's in the East Coast or I don't know.
We gotta do Colorado.
Yeah,
we got to do that beer hotel, wherever that beer hotel is.
Well, there's one. Drecker has one.
Where's
Drecker's
the
beer hotel?
Yeah,
Where's
North Dakota.
Drecker's?
So it's
North
kind of
Dakota.
triangulating.
Well, we'll just go in like what, May?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
All right.
I mean, it'd be really cool if we did a huge meetup and everyone, could do their show and clips and stuff, and we all met through this community. And shit, I'll do it in Des Moines, Iowa. I don't care. It'll go anywhere.
I mean, Slipknot will be there, so I'll be excited. All right.
Well, let's bring in Vero now, so you can meet her too. Vero.
Vero!
Hey.
Nice
Hey,
to meet you.
Nice to meet you guys.
So where are you located?
In New York.
Oh, cool. In the city.
great.
I am in New York City. Yeah, I am on the Upper East Side of Manhattan.
Oh,
I used to live on the Upper East Side back in the early 2000s. I went from like 85th and 1st, 102nd and 1st, 81st and 2nd, 80th and 1st.
Were you homeless?
We would have been neighbors.
83rd in York?
Yes.
Oh, you know the park right around the corner?
Yeah, like the shoes park.
Yeah, I used to go there like basically every day.
We would have been neighbors, Nate.
Yeah.
Misconnection over there.
Misconnection. Imagine if Craigslist was still around.
Here.
Yeah. That's awesome.
All right, well, let's find out what this fifth and last question of the night is and see how the weekly beer show does. Here
Bring up the hatchet, lady.
Exactly. So true or false? During Prohibition, Coors shifted resources to a ceramics and pottery business that is still successful today.
Oh,
they already need to buy some
pottery barn, pottery beer.
True.
I'm wondering if there's some trickery in this question. Maybe it wasn't Coors. Maybe it's someone else.
Did they start Williams Sonoma? No.
Tiffany, you have ruined this man. You have ruined the
right.
of this
We're
man.
all worried about it now because we're worried you're just fucking with us, even though someone else did trivia.
I'm the one that does all the trickery.
So Nate, you
Williams
said
Sonoma.
But Nate, you said true, not Williams Sonoma, but you said true, right?
Yeah.
True.
No, I like Williams Sonoma. They make nice.
Danny thinks it's true because it's Williams Sonoma.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with true.
More fun.
Okay, the travel
I'm gonna
show
go
says
true.
true. Gabriel says true.
Dude, look
I'm
at
gonna
Gabriel.
go true as well.
Is that a real photo of him?
Look at Gabriel.
Gabriel's a stud.
Gabriel.
Look at him. Why is he so fucking handsome, dude?
That's his headshot. He's trying to get
It works, man. You bring him in for a callback.
He's
Never
like
mind the
Superman.
audition.
I'm going false on this one just because everyone went true. Let's just see if I can get this one right.
Tiff?
I said true already.
It
for
is
listening.
true. It's true.
Hey, all right.
You're
Danny, you're
Started
welcome. I
Williams
knew you were going
Sonoma.
to say whatever I said, by the way.
The
What do you mean,
the ceramic business was what kept the brewery afloat. I think there's a picture, Phil. And
Oh, cool.
today, what was once the Coors Porcelain Company has become Coors Tech, TEK, Coors Tech, a manufacturer of technical ceramics and other specialty materials. And they have their headquarters in Golden, Colorado.
Do you know how many shares of Williams Sonoma they own?
I was gonna say. So
I do know, but I cannot tell you.
So it's not Williams Sonoma. Damn.
God, I love it.
It's not Pottery Barn either. Pottery Beer, maybe.
Hey, that's not bad.
Hey, you know who we got to introduce you guys to? We're going to meet with them right after this, and then they're going to be on the show this weekend. It's a great company that Nate found that they sent us some beer. They're called Rupee, and it's an Indian beer company.
Oh,
and they
yeah,
make,
I saw you guys post a promo for that.
yeah, they make beer that's paired with Indian food. It's like specially made. So we're going to meet with them in about 5 minutes or so, Nate, and then preview. So we can introduce you guys to them after the show on Sunday. It would be really cool if they sent you guys some beer and you tried it with some Indian food and stuff. So because they're looking for people to get out, put their product out there and stuff. I don't know what it tastes like. I'm sure it's not that bad, but
that's your like.
Let's see how the
that's
meeting
your
goes,
roof.
man.
I don't know how
It's not that bad.
No, I don't know how to sell it. It's like, you know.
Well, but I mean, the whole idea behind the beer is they're kind of marketing themselves as the perfect beer to pair with international food, spicy food, curries, Indian food. So it's very light, highly carbonated, kind of an English style lager. So that, you know, that's kind of their angle, which I love spicy food. We're going to try Indian food on the show this Sunday. So check it out. I think it'll be cool.
Yeah. And you guys, you said, what time are you Central Time on Sundays?
It's 10 o'clock Pacific time. So I guess 12 that time.
Well, yeah, it'd be 1 o'clock our time, 10 o'clock. Yeah.
Someone do the math.
Yeah. And honestly, if you guys haven't checked their show out, please go follow them. The Weekly Beer Show, they're fantastic. We had a blast.
Such a fun show.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That was such a fun show, guys.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. And we had a great time. We need to do it again.
Yeah. We need to do that shit again. And you know, when Phil gets back into LA, we'll do it in person, and you know, we'll do something fun.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fun.
It'll be a good time.
Absolutely.
We're all going to LA. Yay!
Yeah.
Get out of hand.
Or Vegas. We go.
Vegas sounds way more fun.
Either one.
I don't think I will make it. I think I'll die.
All right.
All right.
Well, you guys, y'all have a good meeting with the Roof.
Thank you.
Cheers. Cheers.
Yeah. Thank you,
Cheers,
guys.
guys.
Cheers, everyone. Yeah.
Cheers.
Daniel, Tiffany.
Oh no!
No, you got me. You got me.
Finish!
I was just going.
It's
Get fucked.
There we go. Yeah.
a live show. Call it a live show.
I love it. I love it.
We are not.
How you guys doing?
We're still here.
You're on mute.
You're on mute.
Look, we're on mute. Off mute.
There you go.
Yeah, we're still here. It's
What
cold.
is the temperature?
Chilly. I had to do a wardrobe change.
I know. I
Oh,
said
no, no,
it.
no.
My jacket.
No. Quote.
Did you buy a jacket from the brewery?
He had to. No, he
Yeah.
had to do a wardrobe change so he could buy this sweatshirt, and then chivalry isn't that, I guess, and give me this extra jacket that he had already been wearing. So
Oh, no.
My
very,
hands were getting
very
kinda
nice
sweaty.
of him. But he got a sweatshirt out of it. So
I love it. I love it.
I assume Andy and Katie, I assume you have another beer now, or are you guys done for the day?
here's beers.
There it is.
Have we
What
met
do we
them?
have now?
Yeah, one
Drinking
of them
beakers
looks
from now
very
on.
dark.
From now on, it's no glasses, just beakers.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Yeah, or test tubes.
Oh,
I don't
test
know.
tubes, test
I
tubes.
love.
Like I used to take
You need a
shots
shot
out
of
of
that
test tubes. So yeah. Whoa. Wait, you have two mainers on the phone call.
Yes.
That's insane.
That's wicked good angle there,
Wicked.
Gabe.
It's
Good
wicked.
lighting.
I love it, kid.
He's in the middle of a tutoring class with some middle school kid, I think.
Wow.
Is that what you're doing, Gabriel?
He's proctoring an exam.
You got math equations?
Yeah,
Oh,
he's
this
on
is
Khan Academy.
the home office.
Videos
This is
before
what-
this.
yeah.
Is this where we sing the Brady Bunch song? No.
No, we sing.
Budweiser's a friend of mine.
All right, well, you're all here, which means it's the final portion of the show, which I know all of you are prepared for, because everyone is always prepared for this section of the show.
I have one.
For those of you who are not familiar with this is the portion of the show where we take a second to talk about something that we wish was beer versus what it actually is in the real world. So Tiffany has one. She's going to go first.
All right. So I purchased another bowling ball, and I need to get the finger holes drilled into it because I
didn't know you had one to
You've been
begin
doing
with.
some bowling.
This could have gone so many ways, and I did not see bowling ball as
didn't-
one
I didn't-
of the options.
I did
I'm
not see
40 over
another
35 now.
another
Let's
bowling
just-
ball.
let's
I
just-
have questions.
My old age.
We have 3 bowling balls now.
Right. I have 2. He has 1. But I have one that like goes like it's a straight one. It doesn't have like the spin to it because it's weighted different.
It's a spare ball.
I bought a one with like the spinny core thing, and the pro shop near us, it's got like 2 people and 1 person that's out due to surgery.
The pro shop.
So I have to like go
For
get
pros.
I have to go get the finger holes drilled into it because I can't throw it without the finger holes.
Oh, you can. You got to want it.
Oh
more.
no! Yeah, I mean, I think like Kobe or LeBron could probably would have been able to
Well,
like throw
Kobe
that,
could.
right?
Have you seen
Currently.
my hands? They're not very big.
I mean, try harder. I
Thank
don't
you.
know. what to tell you.
Correct answer.
My Argentine brain is going all kind of kinky here.
Anyway,
Tiffany has 2 balls.
Did I learn Tiffany has 2
2
balls?
balls, but Daniel only has 1.
Yeah.
But hers don't have finger holes like mine. All right, now what do you wish was
No,
beer about?
I wish the pro shop
If I've
was
ever
beer
needed a
because
rude
it
boy,
hasn't
this was
been
it.
Open.
Yeah.
Like I have gone like 3 or 4 times to like go get this ball drilled,
Yeah, I just
and it hasn't been
Back up.
open.
Back
But
up.
I can get a beer there every time. So I wish the pro shop being open was beer because then I could have tried to throw this ball the last like couple times we were there.
could at least handled it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't get to handle my new ball.
I mean, you
What?
handled it, but you had to use both hands.
Cheers.
This is 35-year-old Tiffany, by the way. I hope y'all are
Me
happy.
in my orthopedic shoes, just walking.
Wait, it's a whole new meaning of T-pain right there. Like, that's just foot pain, my sciatica.
My sciatica, my T-pain. Sounds prettier.
All right. Your turn.
Oh, is it my turn?
Yeah.
Oh, I just wish grass was beer. So I'd be happy to see more of it around springtime because I got to cut grass like twice a week now.
Yeah, you haven't done it at all.
Exactly. Because I wished it was beer.
And then you just went to the refrigerator and just drank that. instead.
Correct, ma'am.
Yeah.
I was like, boy, somebody got to cut that grass soon.
Somebody should.
Yeah, it's a damn shame this work ethic around here.
Terrible. hard being a white guy in America.
Wow.
Said no one ever. I think anything is.
All right. I wish that this 86 original Intense Blonde beer was beer, because this was fucking not fucking beer. And I'm very disappointed in it. So that's my wish you were beer. Let's just go around the circle. Vera, what is your wish you were beer?
Oh, based on my experience last night, I wish mice were beer.
Oh, Daniel and I love mice in New York.
I was sitting on my couch, minding my own business, when all of a sudden Mr. Mouse walks like all the way through my apartment.
Was it ROUS?
And then obviously I shriek like a little girl. I went to my next door neighbor and said, Mark, I have a mouse. You need to help me catch it. And poor Mark at 72 came here and we got it out with the broom.
Hold on, Mark came to your apartment thinking he was going to have the best night of his life. I'm just going to say it. It's like, that's
Mark was like,
I
"Trust
know.
me, I can find a gerbil no matter where you put." Oh, you said it was a mouse?
Dang.
Never mind.
I am freaking out. I have mouse PTSD. I didn't sleep even though the mouse was
You and
after
Justin Timberlake.
So it's like I am freaking Cinderella with the mice and never the prince. When is the prince gonna walk by?
Wait, so the mouse cleaned your apartment?
It was Mark.
It was
Mark's
Mark.
right there. Mark is right there. I can't
It
believe
is enchanted all over.
But you didn't teach it to sing.
Throw to be a fly on the wall.
I bet it could cook you a meal.
Yeah, right. I was going to say cook a meal.
So yes, that is my wish you were beer, which in New York would mean a lot of beer.
Correct.
That's true.
Or pizza.
Gabriel, what do you wish was beer this week?
I wish coffee was beer because it would be more culturally appropriate to consume large amounts prior to 8 a.m.
You're speaking my language, Gabriel.
Yeah.
Have we been in this show too long, or does that make sense?
That makes sense.
It wouldn't be frowned upon when I'm at Zoom meetings, you know.
Exactly.
The trick is you put it in a container that does not show what color the liquid is.
Or drink a porter. Or a
So
stout.
this obviously has water in it, but if it's not that high, you can't
Pure
tell.
vodka.
That's what I was gonna say. Vodka. That's tequila.
Right.
Still celebrating my birthday.
3-5.
Girl, go for it.
All right, Katie, you're up.
Oh, I wish altitude were beer because then I'd be drowning in it instead of just like drowning in my own, inability to breathe. Yeah.
The one cell that is roaming around your body, trying
Just
to.
your straight face of producing that statement is worth enough on its own. Well, I wish altitude were beer because I'm dying.
Look, we see people running and biking, and I'm just like, fuck those people. Like, come on. Just trying to get up 3 steps. I'm like, no, just rub it in. Why don't you?
Showing
That
off.
happens here
Showing off.
every time I see someone running or biking as well in Virginia.
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck that guy.
Yeah, or anytime I take 3
Whoa.
steps.
Right.
I mean, it happens near the coast too, but we're right here right now, and
Correct.
they're definitely showing off. They're definitely.
Yeah, they're showing.
Yeah.
I was gonna say we were walking at Busch Gardens, and there's like the cut through where you go to like where the river cruise is. So you like go down the stairs and then back up the thing. And I was like, ooh, like are there stairs on the other side? Like I can't quite remember. And like we got like halfway up, and I was like, oh, my butt and like all the muscles like trying to walk up this hill. I was like, whew, this incline treadmill shit
It was a big day.
not
Those
not
orthopedic shoes weren't holding up. Huh?
good. These white orthopedic
Strap on those New Balance. There we go.
They need some moving walkways, man. Like just throw in some airport moving walkways. It'd be great.
I've seen
Nobody will
walls.
get
It
hurt.
doesn't end well.
All right, Andy, close us out. What do you wish was beer this week?
No. I got a ditto on that. That was altitude.
Oh,
I'm
you're
struggling
just
on the struggle bus.
jumping on board.
Yeah,
Cheating.
jumping on board, getting on that bandwagon.
Nope.
You know.
No,
We
it's
went halfway up a mountain,
Yeah, we went to.
and we were there for like 20 minutes, and that was probably a terrible idea.
It was a very bad idea, but we got some good photos.
Nice.
All right.
I love it.
All right. Well, which one of you 5 is going to close us out?
No, it's not Tiffany or Gabriel or Gabriel
No,
or...
let's go.
Yeah, okay. It's fine. This is one of our free forum shows, so I'd like to thank everybody for stopping by. Beer
Natalie from Beer Feelings.
Beer Feelings, Beer in Front with Dave, the Weekly Beer Show with Danny and Nate, Gabriel, who I assume runs a like a
tutoring school.
He's a middle school
Tutoring,
substitute
sort of.
teacher, I believe.
An undercover Irish brewery.
Thank you.
Oh,
Yeah.
there we go.
No, but Annie and Katie, thank you. Vero, as always, you're amazing.
Yeah.
But thanks everybody for stopping by, as always. If you go down the list of things that we do on the bottom of it, make sure you like and subscribe. Make sure you go to all our different social medias, follow us around so that they know we're legit and not just a YouTube channel with a blacked out background. Other than that, I think we're gonna have a beer next week, and I think we're gonna do one every Thursday.
Yeah.
At 8 p.m. Eastern, which is nuts.
It's apparently a thing we do now.
Yeah, it's a thing we do now.
Well, you guys can stay for this. We are doing Kicking and Screaming from Threes Brewing next week.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Cool.
I've got the can here. I'm pretty excited about it because if you've seen the movie,
Yes.
it looks just like the movie.
I was gonna say it's immediately Will Ferrell to me. Yeah.
Yep. So I'm excited about this one.
Maybe we can get Will Ferrell.
We'll try to
on the
get
show.
Will Ferrell on the show. No
Yeah.
promises.
Working on
You
That's
know,
our
he
next goal.
sometimes
We
does
need to get a
crazy things
celebrity
like
on.
that, so.
Yeah.
I think.
All right, everyone. So we'll see y'all next Thursday.
I mean, fingers crossed, unless I get hit by a bus.
Tiffany, I
Hi.
think you always have something that ends the show really
Yeah,
well.
it's
What do you
usually
say?
finger guns. Or,
No, it's never good. It's never good.
it's top of the morning.